I'm here with the Dr. Oz of spiritual healing, Dr. Scott Robinson. Now, unity doesn't always mean uniformity. So, can you tell us about that?
The basis of the book, There Are No Lines in Heaven, which I wrote originally for the doctors and professionals and their patients, was the fact that when we cross over back to where we come from, everybody is different, but we're all part of the same. Well, the same applies here on Earth. This diversity is what makes us strong. This is what makes our country strong. This is what makes our educational system strong. So we have to be grateful for the differences between people, no matter what we look like, what we sound like, or how we act, because this uniform we call our body is simply the way that we experience life.
I love that. Can you tell us about the gap between DEI and those that don't care?
Well, sometimes in the political landscape of today, as you know, it's more than not care. They want to kill it. So sometimes it's been DEI versus DIE, which
Ooh.
is two dichotomous ways of looking at things towards the progression of education in America. So when you then separate those two things, it comes back to, again, my book, There Are No Lines in Heaven. Well, if there are no lines in heaven, if there's no separation because of skin color, education, age, sex, religion, well, then the same thing applies here into the United States. We are a country of immigrants. Some of us have come from far away. Some are new to this country. Some have been here a long time. Isn't it time we use this as in a form of equality between groups of people, whether they grew up here 10,000 years ago or they just came here 10 days ago? So DEI doesn't have to be a battlefield to create DIE. It is not a civil war. It is a way to unite all of us under one banner.
I love that. And what would you say would be your favorite quote?
The importance of having patience with the C rather than being patient with the T. One implies that you just have to wait, and the other one indicates that you're going to have a relationship between a healthcare professional and yourself. So which would you prefer? Waiting and staying calm, or getting nervous, upset, and frustrated, and then being the patient with the T who now needs a lot more help?
I'm pretty sure some people have been there on
Uh,
either sides. So, could you tell us what is one thing that professionals could learn from an in service training with you?
The biggest key to success in in-service training, whether you're a healthcare professional, a professor at a college, a staff member at a university, or any type of person in the professional world, is you must remain calm. Not just from the perspective of the divine trying to give us the insight we need to live every day and creating the miracles that we need, but that calmness will be a key to success in any in service. Now, when I was meeting with some of the decision makers in universities and colleges recently, I noticed they're more stressed out than the students. Well, how can they perform their jobs and help the students if they're out of whack? So my in-service would then be to teach them the importance of staying calm. Number one, nature will help you calm down. Number two, some form of meditation will help you calm down. And number three, my favorite, a technique called Einstellen. It's an ancient healing method which helps you to not only stay grounded and centered, but at the same time receive that divine information that helps you progress in this reality. And so you will get little bits of those things all put together for the benefit of you will walk out of that in service more relaxed, more centered, and somehow more divinely connected so that you can perform your tasks, your mission, and your purpose. And in this case, a lot of these professionals need to help the younger students and the undergraduates in general to become who they are. Well, they have to set the example. And the only way, be calm.
Wow. Well, you guys have heard it yourself. If you feel like you are in a stormy season, well, Dr. Scott Robinson has the calm after the storm waiting for you.
And thank you today, and to the audience out there listening to this podcast. Thank you for helping me, and God bless.